All right, if you made it this far, thank you. The Unknown Paints Dirt Pro Late Model Series third and final race of the evening here. Your pole sitter, Jamie Kephart. Surprise, surprise, the Trash Panda Racing Choice Inc. Esports. 2 going to Chris Jones and the Sofa King Fast Sim Sports there. Number 2 spot, Anthony Monroe there. You see him on your screen, the Broken Axle Motorsports Black Magic Studio. Number 3 spot, Anthony Monroe. The 4 going to Justin Smolden in the Open Wheel Mafia Choice Inc. Esports. Wyatt Walker in the G&W Racing Walker Ridge Plantation, number 5 spot. And Stephen Hott tonight out of New England for Broken Axle Motorsports. All right, these guys are ready to get out here on the track. I'm ready to get them on the track here at Knoxville. Let's get these boys ready to roll here tonight. 50 laps is the call. They'll be making their way out here. Let's take a look at race conditions. Beautiful 72 degrees. Look at that sunset tonight. Clear skies, 2-mile-an-hour winds. And big thanks again to Unknown Paints for being the title sponsor of tonight's racing action. If you need any paints done, make sure you check out Unknown Paints. Your veteran, active service, military, any of those wonderful things, he takes good care of you guys over there. So check him out for all your paint needs. As these guys are ready to get out here tonight, we're waiting on a couple guys here, it looks like, here to get gridded up here. We'll get them fired up here in just a couple moments. They may have some issues here getting to the grid. There they are. They just sprouted in one at a time there. The whole team did there. So Jamie Kephart, ready to go. Chris Jones, Anthony Monroe, Smolden, and the boys. And we'll give them the old-fashioned P1 to green here. But the gap's on top, and the Unknown Paints Pro Late Model Series getting ready to fire off here. All right, 50 laps. Some say we may run out of fuel. We hope we don't run out of fuel, but it could happen. So beautiful looking stuff here tonight. Great run from everybody. Jamie Kephart and Chris Jones on the front row there. Anthony Monroe and Smolden. And you see the rest of the boys back there in the back. So tighten things up for this season of dirt. And here we go. Pace trucks in. Jamie Kephart going to take us into turn 1. Here we go. Green flag out, and here we go into turn number 1. Anthony Monroe washing up the track there. Down on the bottom, looks good so far. There's the 85 and the 84 duking it out in the back spot. Anthony Monroe now clearing himself. He'll bounce up to the 3 spot. There's Wyatt Walker working his way in front of Stephen Hott there. The 85 and 84 in the back. Battle of 5th and 6th right now. Justin Smolden now up and underneath the 82 at 357, looking good. 50 laps tonight here at Knoxville. Pro Late Models. The Unknown Paints Pro Late Model Series. Chris Jones in the 2. Anthony Monroe still hanging on to that 3 spot. Smolden in the 4. Wyatt Walker and Stephen Hott back here. 50 laps is the call at Knoxville tonight. We'll see how these guys run so far. Jamie Kephart looking for a clean sweep tonight. Dominating performance in the 360s. Killer over in the assassin mode in the 358 modifieds. And doing his thing here so far. Anthony Monroe, one of the good runs here tonight. We'll see that tire wear, though. How these guys are really working that throttle and how it lasts with 50 laps here at Knoxville. Anthony Monroe right up to the back bumper there. You see Wyatt Walker. He's struggling a little bit with this new update here. Trying to really get this thing under control. And it takes time, you know what I mean? Some of these guys aren't just going to grab onto the, give him a week. We'll see how he looks next week in this 85. Wyatt Walker, normally a front runner here, but right now struggling tonight in that 5 spot. Stephen Hott doing the same thing. He's cruising back there. Up front, Anthony Monroe trying to put a charge here on Chris Jones. We'll watch this battle between the 82, and Chris Jones gets loose on the bottom, and he's got no way of knowing. Anthony Monroe did not make the same mistake, so good move right there. Anthony Monroe digging on the bottom here, putting some pressure on Chris Jones. Chris Jones has no idea. He knows he's back there, but just doesn't know where he's at. And he'll look to the bottom, and the spotter's telling him, car low, car low. Anthony bounces up the track, and they get sporadic, and they get looped around. Little contact made right there, able to keep each other clean and green. He got up onto that berm there. You see it right there. Smolden giving to him some of the business, too. Smolden right did back to his teammate. You have no idea where the other guy's at with them mirrors being taken off. And you've seen it right there. Monroe into Jones, Smolden into Jones. It's going to happen. But right now, the Asphalt Cowboy looking more like the Dirt Cowboy here in the 82 tonight. The Broken Axle Motorsports Black Magic Studio. Anthony Monroe to the 2. Digging good here tonight so far. We'll see if he can keep it going. 10 of 50. That right rear may become a problem later in the race, but it's digging right now for him. Dominating here so far. Good looking stuff from Anthony Monroe. Your race leader, the Boogeyman's got about a 1.5 second lead on Monroe, though. We'll see if that changes. Monroe on that bottom berm. Chris Jones in the 3, Smolden in the 4, Wyatt Walker back there in that number 5 spot. Let's jump into cockpit here with Wyatt Walker. Digging. Chris Jones now trying to find something on Anthony Monroe. 12 of 50 in the books here. The Unknown Paints Pro Late Model Series. Jamie Kephart running away with it right now. Anthony Monroe in the 2. Chris Jones back there in the 3. of 50 in the books. Anthony Monroe closing that gap, trying to get something going with Kephart. Holden right now closing himself. He's in the 4 spot. Wyatt Walker in the 5. Stephen Hott back there in the 6. Jones had a good line there running on the bottom, getting a little bottom feeder action working there. Same with Smolden. Smolden's digging good right there. Right up to the back bumper of the 54. And you see Smolden, he'll look to the bottom there. Has to check up hard. Didn't want to slide in with a teammate. Wyatt Walker in the Walker Ridge Plantation, 85. He's digging. Struggling right now. You can see him trying to really wheel that thing around, man. It's got him right now. The 85, not driving like the 85 we're used to seeing out here, so give him a little bit of time. Even Hot back there. You can hear that thing ripping that right rear man apart, just shredding it. Holden still in that number 4 spot, and he's getting some pressure put onto him. Wyatt right there, getting up there and saying, let's dance. Some new camera shots they got us here. Oh. See it working it right there, Anthony Monroe. In that 2 spot, still digging. Chris Jones in the 3, Smolden in the 4, Wyatt Walker in the 5, and Stephen Hott in that 6 spot right now. 22 of 50. Jamie Kephart, smooth operator up front. No problem for him right now. Got a good size lead on Anthony Monroe, but Monroe closing that 2-second gap to under, well, it was. But right now he's in a hornet's nest back here with Chris Jones. And I tell you what, I never want to be in a nest with an Australian. It can be crazy. Monroe, Chris Jones, Smolden, Wyatt Walker, and Steven. Man, look at Wyatt Walker. Did you see that? Holy shit. Wyatt Walker got crazy for a second. Let's take a look at this right here. Got real wild with that berm. Watch this.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
I tell you. Oh, my Lord, he got up there. There's Boogeyman, your leader, Monroe in that 2 spot. And look at that. Chris Jones digging on the bottom. Working it right now. Oh, boy. Right now, the Anthony Monroe holding that high line right there. Chris Jones digging on the bottom. 24 laps to go. Your top 5, though. I mean, Wyatt's right there to play with here. He's up there battling. We've yet to see the new damage model come into effect here. That's pretty good. We haven't got to see that yet. I don't think we want to see that, to be honest. But Anthony Monroe, he's looking good right now. Chris Jones in the freight train with him. Going to the high side. Chris Jones makes the pass.
Thank you, come again.
Chris Jones getting the thank you, come again. Anthony Monroe, that right rear is probably about burnt up. Oh, Smolden and him make contact into the wall. Wyatt Walker looks to make the beautiful slide job on the bottom, 3 wide. Anthony on the high side. Boom! We just got our first look at the new damage model, folks, and you just seen that. That's going to bring out the yellow flag here. Yellow flag out on the speedway here, and that thing is toast. Let's back it up here for you. Watch this. 3 wide action here. And let's pop it up to the blimp cam here for you, folks. Here we go. All right. Nothing. Oh, man. Smolden just kind of turns down into him there. Let's get a look here. Monroe's holding his line, drifting up. They're kind of racing down, and yeah, it's a little racing deal there. So, yep, that's going to be on Smolden and on Monroe. Both of you guys, one going up, one going down, just made contact and didn't get each other figured out. So, do the pit thing, and we'll go green here next time when everybody gets out. See the contact right there? Oh, man. There goes a freaking wheel over in the pits. Get somebody to cover them grandstands. Holy hell. But, yeah, watch it right here. He comes up. He's holding his line there on the bottom, and the same thing with Smolden right there. Both guys just make contact, so that's rough. You hate to see it. So, they're out of the pits. Everybody will be okay. Yeah, hardest lick I've ever seen on here. That's that new damage model. That's that new damage model right there, man. That's what that is. You seen it right here? Let's take a look again. Watch this replay. Watch the 82. Wheels flying off. We got tires going in the grandstands. Molden's missing a wheel here, I believe. Yeah. Oh, somebody was missing a wheel. We saw a wheel go flying, so I don't know. Pretty wild wreck. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so it looks like we're going to go green here next time by once everybody gets out of the pits and gets situated and all that stuff. So here we go. What a wreck, huh? A damage model I just talked about. I was like, we ain't seen the damage model. And then both guys are nice enough to give us a demonstration of the damage model. So here we go. Jamie Kephart. Wyatt Walker got himself up to the P3, and we got the drone cam going here. Holding right there, working his way up there. Stephen Hott. There is Wyatt Walker digging his way around. Jamie Kephart did not want to see that caution come out. Had a good-sized lead. Chris Jones there with him. Wyatt Walker. There comes Smolden digging. Even Anthony Monroe working his way out of the pits right now. Man, oh man, that was crazy. Jamie Kephart, Chris Jones, and Wyatt Walker. There's Smolden and Stephen. Anthony Monroe. Looking good there. He's got everything cleared out for himself. Boogeyman, right now your leader, Chris Jones and Wyatt Walker, trying to get themselves situated here. Wyatt Walker going to try to look to the high side, then bounce it back down to the bottom. Side by side, no mirrors there. You see it go across the nose, wasn't clear. Those no mirrors are going to kill it. Wyatt Walker going to bring it back there. Put it in the 3 spot. Chris Jones to the 2. Smolden back there in the 4. And that's what we were talking about earlier in the day. But there's no mirrors there. You have no idea if you're clear to make that slide. Even in the back there, he's in the pit. Some damage to that machine. And Chris Jones now got tore up. Let's see what happened to Chris Jones here. Chris Jones back here right now and gets a little push right there from Wyatt Walker also. The tap coming in right there. Wyatt Walker down to the 3 spot. Smolden to the 2. Chris Jones to the 4. Steven in the pits. Monroe out of this one. So up front right now, Jamie Kephart, 13 laps to go. Smolden to the 2. Wyatt Walker to the 3. 13 to go here at Knoxville. Chris Jones in the 4. Anthony Monroe digging back there in that 5 spot. Steven out of this one. Yeah, we can take a look at what happened to Steven's crash right here. Watch this. The 84 driving by himself back there.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Yeah, definitely lost a tire, and yeah, that puts a wrap to your night right there when you hit that wall. So Jamie Kephart, Justin Smolden, Wyatt Walker, Chris Jones, and Anthony Monroe still out here with 11 laps to go in the 50-lap A main tonight. Got them working their way around right now. Chris Jones doing his thing, and one looped up back there in the back. 84 working his way around. Boogeyman, Smolden, Wyatt Walker, Chris Jones.
I'm gonna say hi, guys.
He's gonna stay high, guys. We got a caution out on the speedway. Caution out on the speedway. Let's take a look at what happened here. Bring it back. 84 there on the bottom side. We'll run it through here. Anthony Monroe will get that lucky dog. Wave him through. All right, Anthony, you got the lucky dog. Go ahead and get your wave around, and I'll do the same thing for Steven. You can go ahead and grab yourself one, too. Go ahead and grab a lucky dog there, and we'll go green next time through. All right. Well, this is going to make things interesting. Tighten it up here as we just have just a few laps to go here. Jamie Kephart, Smolden, Wyatt Walker, and Chris Jones. And they're going to work their way back up here.
Hi, guys.
Coming high, guys, he said. Coming high. Even going to do the same thing there. He got himself a lap back, and that'll work out great for him. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so we'll go green next time by. Double file restart. Make sure we get that double file here. Double file restart will play a role here. So here we go. Next time by, lights will go off that pace truck. Boogeyman, Smolden, Wyatt, Chris Jones, Anthony Monroe, and Stephen Hott back there. All right, here we go. Lights off the pace truck. We're going to let them loose here. See what these boys can do. Jamie Kephart, Smolden, and Wyatt Walker. Anthony Monroe and Steven back there in the back. Let's see what they can do. Lights off the truck. 6-lap shootout. Make it 5 when they cross the line. Oh, man, this is going to get crazy. All right, Jamie Kephart, the control car. He can go as soon as he likes. He's ready to go now. Green, green, green. Jamie Kephart off to a good start. Wyatt Walker there on the bottom. Justin Smolden to the high side. Chris Jones back there in that 4 spot. 5 laps to go. Wyatt Walker working that bottom. Chris Jones still in the 4. Jamie Kephart, your leader. Holden doing a great job there in that P2 spot so far. Wyatt Walker, Chris Jones round out your top 4. Anthony Monroe in the 5. Boogeyman, 3 more laps around Knoxville. Holden getting the pressure put onto him by Wyatt Walker. Wyatt going high or Wyatt going low? You just never know right now. Wyatt's going to look to the high side. Nothing there. 3 laps to go for the weapon. Jamie Caphart out front. That Choice Inc. Esports machine. Wyatt Walker trying to dig that bottom end right now. Smolden ripping that lip. Two laps to go. White flag coming out this time by for Jamie Caphart in the Boogeyman. One more time around. Jamie Caphart looking to complete the sweep tonight here. Dominating performance in Dirt Night here at Knoxville. Even with the update, Jamie Caphart performed out better. And everyone else out here tonight got a good grasp on that update. So there you have it. Jamie Caphart is going to take the win here tonight. Smolden going to bring it home into P2, and Wyatt Walker into 3. Unofficial results left of the screen. All right, good run. Top 3, Caphart, Smolden, Walker. Good run, guys. Get them up there. Top 3. Good race. All right, there you have it. Wyatt Walker brings it home into P3 here tonight out of Bowling Springs, South Carolina. The P2 out of White Lake, Michigan. And Jamie Caphart going to be in victory lane here tonight out of Georgia. Look at that thing, man. Cleans up the house here tonight, sweeps tonight, and he was going to try to park that thing over there in victory lane or maybe do something here. I don't know. He's trying to figure out how to drive it underneath the fence or nope, they're going to tear up your car, and there goes the front bumper. Oh, now they're packing it in on each other over here, and wow, he's up on his nose, and that looks like a typical Saturday night racing here. And Wyatt's like, you know what? I'm gonna come over here because, yeah, we're gonna park it right there. So we're gonna start off with Wyatt Walker. He's got that thing parked over there, ready to go. All right, here we go. We'll start off with the third place driver out here tonight out of Bowling Springs, South Carolina. Wyatt Walker, you got a copy?
Yeah, I guess.
As you guys are trying to figure out where to park there, it looks like they shut down Victory Lane here tonight early because of how many laps we ran. But great job, P3 here tonight for yourself and that Walker Ridge Plantation team. Really rolling strong tonight. Finally got your group together there near the end. P3, break down your race for us.
Yeah, I want to apologize for Jones. I'm driving over my head tonight. Just very uncomfortable with the update, but I'll get there. Yeah, start off the race trying to save a little bit of tires. Still don't know how that's going to play out. And then just kind of decided, fuck it, just go for it. And then got in, Jones felt bad about that. And then on the restart, might have had something for Smolden. Just, I don't like the way these cars drive now. It's just going to take a little bit of practice.
Yeah, absolutely. Job well done, P3 here tonight, man. Great work for the new race update. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight?
God, thank you for doing this every week. Walker Ridge Plantations and Dirt FX Zones.
Absolutely. There you have it. Wyatt Walker, P3 here tonight. Went over down to our second place driver out of White Lake, Michigan into 203. Justin Smolden, you got a copy?
Yes, I think I got this mic figured out here.
Oh, it looks good. Loud and clear. Perfect voice coming through there. Up 2 spots where you qualify. Look good here, man. Probably one of your best finishes in the Pro Late Model Series. And I tell you what, it came on tonight when everybody else may have struggled with the update, but you look good and strong out here. Break down the race for us.
Yeah, I definitely had to take advantage of some of the other guys that have run these cars a lot. I even struggled in the sprint, so I know these guys that have a lot of laps in these cars, or even the mods or whatever. So it's different, but I'm so slow usually that the throttle control kind of works in my favor because I'm off the throttle so much. But it just kind of worked, and I just kept watching the guys in front of me, and I was able to somewhat stay clean. I'm sorry I gotten end up in the road there. That definitely was not on purpose. I wasn't expecting to be up that high, and like I said, I'm terrible in these cars, so I apologize to Anthony. That most definitely was not on purpose. I thought for sure Wyatt had me there at the end too. I don't know, I just kept it out wide as somewhat and just trying to hold it together, and I'll take a P2. That feels like a victory to me, but congratulations to Caps on the sweep. It's always cool to have a teammate come on, especially on the new tire model and everything else that we're going through on dirt. For him to come out and just dominate like he did is pretty damn cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Job well done, and congrats again on the P2 here tonight. And here's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Smolden.
We got to give it up to Choice Inc. Esports. We were trying to find out how to get to the pit lane there, and with no mirrors, man, it's really hard to park these things now. That's what I use to park them. So We were all sorts of messed up. Kemp was running into me, and that was probably the funnest out of the whole race there at the end. So give it up to all you guys that come out each and every night, and you guys that put on these dirt series. It's always fun.
Awesome work. There you have it. Justin Smolten, P2 here tonight at Knoxville. Went over and out of your race winner, took care of business in all 3 races tonight. The Boogeyman out of Georgia and the Trash Panda Racing Choice Inc. Esports. Jamie Kephart, you got a copy.
Yeah, man, if you could, yeah. Yeah, Hawk, I got you. I'm sorry, I'm over here talking to iRacing official. I got you, bro.
Yeah, we see you over there talking to the safety crew here, iRacing safety crew. We've never done an interview from turn 3, but it looks awesome over there. Great race tonight, dominating performance all night long with the new tire model. Great race, man. Break down and run for us tonight.
Yeah, man, sorry, I had to get that straightened out. They said they closed up Victory Circle there a little prematurely, but it's all right. We found our groove there early on, and it's very, I don't know, kind of exciting not having that rearview mirror. I'm sure there's going to be some mistakes made, but is able to keep it clean, not rub up against anybody, and learn how to race with a relative. No mirror. It was definitely interesting. It'll make for a good some good shows this year, I believe. So, but yeah, man, found our groove. Was able to get out front. Had a couple cautions. Was able to maintain the lead a little bit, and yeah, man, just walked away and got lucky and got to sleep tonight on this new setup from iRacing. It was pretty nice, though.
Yeah, great job, dominating performance. Congratulations again on the big win tonight. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Kephart?
Got to thank Boss Contracting for coming on board, Scrubhugger Graphics for keeping me looking fresh, my team, Choice Inc. Esports, Trash Panda Mafia, everybody that puts up with my racing here at the house, and all the sponsors, and you, Hawk, for putting us on the tube. Appreciate you, buddy.
Absolutely. There you have it. Jamie Kephart with the front grill completely gone. Takes the win here tonight. Smolten into 2. Wyatt Walker rounds out your top 3. Great race, guys.